Greetings and welcome back to Enigma Night Gaming. I am Liara and I will be your guide in our bacteria adventure today. So today we are playing Plague Inc. This was a special request game, and I've played it before, just not on the PC. I've played it on my phone before, and it's super fun. Basically, the idea is you are a pathogen of some sort, bacteria, virus, fungus, different types, and they all have their strengths and weaknesses, and you're trying to take over the world. So, uh, right now, I haven't played this before, so basically, we just have bacteria unlocked. We also have simian flu and shadow plague, but we are going to start with a bacteria, the most common cause of plague, unlimited potential. So, in today's episode, we're going to try and annihilate the world as a bacteria. So, um, let's see what we can do. Insert a gene. Okay, I don't think we have any genes to do. Okay, so we're just going in as a plain, boring old bacteria. We're just gonna go normal. So 67.3% of people wash their hands. Doctors work 3 days a week, and sick people are ignored. So if you did brutal, compulsive hand washing, doctors never go home. Sick people are locked in prison. Mega brutal genetic drift impacts evolution. Doctors invest in research, and random medical checkups. We're just gonna go for normal right now. All right, so that's fine for a name. We'll just be PAX 12. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Alright, so select a start location. Select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information. Pop the start bubble to confirm, or click on another country instead. Okay, so I kind of like to start in like poor areas that are warm, so like places in Africa. Let's see, where do we want? All right, let's start. Let's start in Algeria. All right, so PAX 12 begins in Algeria. PAX 12 has infected its first human. Weak but used to hot temperatures, it must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. Alright, so we keep clicking on. Every time there's a pop-up, we gotta click it, and we will slowly spread around the world. Alright. Pop orange DNA bubbles to get DNA points. Orange DNA bubbles, when they randomly appear, to get bonus DNA points, which you can use to evolve your disease. Alright. So I think we have like 7 points right now. Let's see. Nurses' wages soar due to nurse wages soar due to global shortage. Safety experts say paper cuts can kill. Alright. Alright, so can we evolve anything yet? Let's see. Infectivity would be nice if we're able to. Let's transmission. Let's see what we can do for transmitting it. Let's see. Gives the organism the ability to speed through blood-to-blood contact, increases infectivity, especially in poor regions, and mutation shifts. So we have enough DNA for that. Let's do that, because I think this country is poor. I'm not sure. All right, but we're going with that for now. You have successfully evolved PAX 12. You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease, and more options have opened up. Get more points by popping DNA and biohazard bubbles and infecting people. So I think like one of the best ways, all these red dots are like places where I have spread it. So PAX 12 is spreading from person to person in Algeria and will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by evolving it. So I like to increase the infectivity a lot, and once it has hit every single country, then I like to start increasing its deadliness. Because if you keep it as pretty much innocuous, um, then people aren't worried about it. They're like, it's just a cold. Festival of Love in Algeria. Algeria celebrates the Festival of Love. Fans praise the replacement for International Kissing Day. Critics question hygiene standards. All right, so we have 14 points. Let's see, how else could we spread it? So, birth becomes susceptible to infection. Avian carriers increase infectivity, land transmission, and mutation. All right, so we could also do gives pathogen ability to travel on dust particles, increases infectivity, especially in arid environments, and plane transmission. Let's do that one because we are in a desert climate. So that will be good to spread it. Pax-12 infects hundreds. Pax-12 has infected hundreds in Algeria, increasing the chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. So right now, nobody is dead, but we're getting lots of people infected. Tip, country information. To find out more about a country, click the country name at the bottom of the screen to open the country menu. Okay, so let's check out. Alright, Pax-12 has not been noticed yet. Alright, so this is hot countries. Okay. So yes, we have infected a hot country, an arid hot country. This is humid, poor country. Okay, yes, so a hot, arid, poor country. And it's not rural. Is that, okay, so it's not rural or urban. I guess it's just is its thing. But let's let it spread. Watch it increase. 571. It's just getting hundreds all the time. War crimes trial launched in The Hague. Alright, all this stuff is going on. All the planes are going around. Alright, good. We have spread to our next country. Pax-12 spreads to Morocco. Morocco has been infected. Your disease has taken an important step in becoming a plague. When a new country is infected, pop the red bubble to get bonus DNA. Alright. So let's find out about Morocco. So Morocco is, let's see, they are a hot country, arid, rural, and poor. Alright. And I guess I could click. Algeria was not either. It's neither rural nor... Alright, we have more DNA. Let's see how else we can spread. Mosquitoes might be good. Insects susceptible to infection. Carrier insects increase infectivity, especially in hot climates. That sounds good to me. Also, we still got 10 DNA. We can... Livestock susceptible to infection increases infectivity, especially in rural regions, and mutation. Alright, so let's go with that. Symptoms, we're still... I don't want to get too crazy yet. Eventually, let's see, heat resistance. We're going to want to give some cold resistance eventually. And we're also going to want to give it some drug resistance, because when it gets to the richer countries, they're just going to take Tylenol and get done with it. Alright, so Pax-12 infects thousands. It's infected thousands in Algeria. People are being infected faster and faster. Nice. Yep, so we still got a lot of people to infect, but it is spreading. And it's starting to spread in Morocco. So we should be spreading. It'll pick up speed as we go along. Let's see. Anemia symptom mutated. Pax-12 has mutated and developed our anemia symptom without using DNA points. So let's check that out. Anemia. What was it? Decrease in red blood cells or hemoglobin in the red blood or in the blood can lead to hypoxia of the organs. I want to devolve that. Alright, because I don't want it to do anything right now. I just want it to sit and incubate in all of these people. So we're like now growing by multiple thousands a day. Alright. Alright. We're almost going up. PAX 12 infecting more countries. PAX 12 is infecting more countries. Control where it goes by evolving transmission traits in the disease menu. Alright. So, yeah, now we're getting like basically 100,000 each time. Nice. It's like, look how fast it's going. Alright. Very nice. We need a little bit more DNA points. Look how fast it's spreading in these regions. Alright. Man says his speech was probably the best speech ever. The populist politician was cheered by supporters for promising to always tell them what they want to hear. Experts also praised his pledge to ignore facts and oversimplify complex issues. Yes, everyone gathered together for useless speeches, so that way we can infect lots of people. PAX 12 has infected more people in the world than TB. It is a very infectious disease. Alright. Now, we need to give it some abilities. Let's go ahead and give it some cold resistance. So once it gets through all these hot areas, it can go to the cold areas without issue. Because like Greenland might be difficult. I think that these snowy areas, they're gonna be difficult. We've almost got the entire country of Algeria infected. Nice. 20% of births in the U.S. are repeat births. What? Who was it? Let's see. Oops, let me click that. It would not surprise me. They have some hilarious things on there. Yeah, that's funny. They have some crazy news. Another government official gets fired. Well, welcome in, by the way. Is it Rygen or Rygen? Atlas? Probably Rygen. Soft G, I guess? Rash symptom mutated. Alright, we're going to devolve that right away. Let's devolve that. I like the bacteria because you actually get a refund. I think with a virus, when you devolve it, it actually costs you money, but the bacteria is pretty easy because you can just sit here and spread to all the different countries and not worry about it. Let's see, what is Libya? Libya is a hot, arid country. It is urban, so we need to see about spreading to urban areas. Either or, but Atlas is easiest to say, so most people call me that. Well, welcome in, Atlas. Nice to meet you. Let's see. This was a special request game by one of my followers, so I hope you enjoy. Alright, let's see. Can we... Let's see. We want to do something for urban. Urban is going to be rats. Commonly susceptible to infection, increase infectivity, especially in urban regions, and mutation. Alright, so we need, it's 14, so we need 4 more DNA points, and then we can do the rats, and then we can spread faster in the urban areas. Because we're starting to get out of the poor areas, I think, at least the immediate regions. 3 more points and then we can do that. Alright, what other kind of crazy news do we got? Disrespectful funeral goer forgot to press X. What? What does that even mean? New round of nuclear tests considered. Footballer given antibiotics after, I don't know what that says, Suarez bite. This game has been a Neurax worm for me for the last couple of weeks, so I've been watching playthroughs on YouTube. Yeah, when I used to play this on my phone, it's like super addictive. I would just play this for hours at a time. Alright, now we're gonna spread more carefully on, or more quickly on urban areas. So PAX 12 has infected more people in the world than HIV. It is an extremely infectious disease, but it does nothing. Just ignore PAX 12. It's just a boring old disease. Alright, good. We are spreading to more areas. Saudi Arabia is infected, and they are hot, arid. Really? They're not urban? I thought they. Okay, I guess not. Look at all those beautiful red dots. Alright, the world menu contains useful data. Now PAX 12 is beginning to spread around the world. Use the world data menu, bottom right, to see which countries are not infected yet. Yep, alright, so we got all of these countries left to infect. We're gonna need to figure out, let's see, we're gonna need to get it into humid environments pretty soon. PAX 12 is mutated and developed the nausea symptom. Alright, well that'll give us some extra DNA. Nice. Refund 2 DNA. Yes. Watch all of my bacteria spread all over the place. Whatever country you start in, you generally get a slight bonus in those countries. So you probably have bonuses to hot, arid, and maybe urban from Libya. Yeah. It said it was resistant to heat, so I haven't bothered putting any heat resistance in right now. I want to focus on like when you get to the rich countries. Oh good, we got 13 now, so let's see. What is this? Create bacterial shell to protect against all climates. Actually, I think that might be useful. Or this. Drug resistance. I think drug resistance might be more useful for getting... I don't know. I'm gonna go with bacterial resistance for right now. And then, because we're still not really near the rich countries yet, so... But it should start infecting airlines and stuff soon, I think. Let's see. Alright, so we may need to add this when we get pathogen can survive outside the body in fresh, warm water, increasing infectivity, especially in human environments and ship transmission. Alright, so we've already got it so that it can do plane transmission. But now, next we need to get ship transmission so we can get all of these little airlines. Alright, we've already gone to our second continent. Nice. Brazil. Alright, so yeah, humid. We got humidity that we're going to need to deal with. Alright. Nice. We are spreading around nicely. It should start. Oh, that looked like it was a partially infected. Are these partially? Oh, we're getting infected ships. Nice. Alright, yep. There we go. We've infected the U.S. Let's see. The one in the right is bacteria special effect. It's kind of an all-around infectivity boost, but it's less effective than any of the others, but works for all types rather than a special type. Yeah, so that should help just kind of with an all-over infectivity. Although I definitely need to add drug resistance now, because it has started to infect the rich countries. Alright, let's see if that'll help spread it faster. We got 11 right now. Let's see, how many countries we got? Let's look at world. Alright, still more uninfected than infected, but we're getting there. I think all of the red ones are new countries that are infected. So, that's good. Huge earthquake in Mexico. Billions of dollars in damage caused in Mexico. Who expects it will take years to repair the damage caused to thousands of businesses, homes, and research facilities? Yay, maybe the research facilities won't be able to research this bacteria. Wow, Africa is almost like completely covered up. That's nice. Alright, how are we doing in the US? We got 100 infected. Okay, so we definitely need to increase infectivity in there so that it doesn't take forever. But we also got to be careful. We got to reserve some points because eventually we want this to be able to kill people. So Red bubbles are new infected countries? Yeah. Alright, so that's good. Coughing symptom mutated. PAX-12 has mutated and developed the coughing symptom without using DNA points. Do I want to keep that? Let's see. That might not be too bad. Chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially high-density urban areas. I think I'll keep that. I mean, people are always coughing and nobody worries too much about it. It'll probably mean we get discovered, but that's okay, I think. Because I feel like now we have infected more countries than not. So there's a few countries still not infected. Rumors of mysterious illness in Algeria. Rumors are spreading of a mysterious illness which is sweeping through Algeria. However, doctors find no evidence of ill health. Yep, because nobody cares about coughing. Alright. Let's see. We're doing good. We're getting the islands. Those are a lot of times the hardest ones to do. Coughing leads to pneumonia to the bottom left, which helps in cold countries like Russia. That's good. UK votes for Brexit in referendum. Voters in the UK vote to leave the EU. Remainers are concerned that this could severely damage the UK, but Leavers claim it will all be fine. Unclear when Brexit will actually happen. Alright. Oh, that lovely red. Alright. I still need to... We may need to do some more transmission. Let's see. Can we do birds, maybe? Let's go ahead and do the water for humid environments. Alright, and what else do I want to do? I kind of want to do harder to analyze. Yeah, I think that sounds good. And then we'll leave it at that for right now. We're getting more countries. Alright. More infectious than the common cold. PAX-12 has infected more people in the world than the common cold. It is the ultimate infectious disease. Yay, we are super infectious. Alright. We almost have all the countries, I think. Look how fast it's spreading. That's nice. Alright. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 countries not infected. That's not bad at all. Especially because I don't think anyone is... We need to spread the infectivity, though, in the US. It's still... I don't know. It's okay. Alright. We got some more DNA points. What else can we do? Let's see. I don't know if I want to do drug resistance that high yet. Pathinate. Okay, that... We're just going to save those. Those are like... If you're already... Alright, I don't feel like I need any of those. I want to do... avian carriers increase infectivity, land transmission, and mutation. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's not too bad, I don't think. Alright, and then we'll just let that sit for right now. We got 55 DNA points. Protesters claim mystery plague is real. Protesters in Algeria urge government to investigate mystery plague in their community despite doctors not finding any evidence of ill health. Like, literally, you're just coughing. Cold resist 2 would be good for Russia at the moment. Alright, let's see. Which one? That's in... right here. Cold resist. Alright, so that's not bad. 16 points. Alright, so now we have cold resist 2. Alright, so hopefully we can spread... Oh, wow, look at that. That's amazing. Riots in Algeria over mystery plague? My guys, you're just coughing. This is not that big a deal. Major riots in Algeria triggered by fear over mystery plague. As a result, government promises to fund an in-depth medical investigation. Alright. How are we doing? Let's see. Still, okay, more people are infected than are healthy. Oh, there are some people who died. I don't think, like, they necessarily died of coughing, though, really? Alright, nausea symptom. I don't think we want nausea right now. That would get to people. Let's devolve that one. Coughing, I don't feel like anybody cares about. Alright, now we're getting the cold areas. Nice. Alright, so Russia is let's see. It is cold, humid, and rural. Alright, so we may need some more rural spreading. Mystery plague is real. Investigations prompted by recent riots in Algeria find that the mystery plague is real and spreading fast. It has been named Pax-12. Alright, so hopefully no one is caring about it though. Those deaths aren't caused by you, it's random natural disasters. Oh, okay. There's just no people are born, I guess. Alright, I think we'll do livestock 2 for transmission. That way it will spread more in here, because this is a huge country. What about Australia? It's arid, hot, urban, and rich. I think it's fine. Algeria starts work on a cure. Algeria is first to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure for Pax-12. Without greater funding, it is expected to take a long time. Water spreading is important now that they're noticing you. Let's see. Alright. That's 23. Alright. Now, how many countries are not infected? Only Sweden? Wow. Look how fast it's spreading in Russia. Coughing symptom going on. Alright, now I think everybody is infected. Nice. I just want it to spread, and then I'm going to turn on the kill switch. Pax-12 has mutated and developed the rash symptom. Alright, let's check that out. That might be okay. Rash. The skin becomes blistered and painful, slightly increasing infectivity. Alright. Yeah, Greenland is, I feel like Greenland is one of the hardest countries to get. Alright, we'll keep the rash. I think rash is okay at this point with how fast it's spreading. We still need to get Canada to spread pretty quick, I think. That would be a shame if it's like, oh, look, Canada is the only country that survived and the entire rest of the world is obliterated. Like, we gotta spread faster here. Alright, so, we are cold and rich. I think maybe I need to do more bacterial, Pax-12 has been placed on the WHO watch list. Although not very dangerous, governments warned that a more deadly strain could appear. Wow, of course it will. Alright. How about drug resistance 2? Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. It's expensive, but I think it'll be worth it to get everybody fully infected. That's going so fast. New Zealand leading global cure effort. New Zealand has started to send research teams to infected countries, hoping to speed up development of a cure for Pax-12. Pop blue bubbles to destroy any of their research. Of course I will. Alright, pop blue cure bubbles to stop cure speeding up. Blue cure bubbles appear when a research team from New Zealand finds something. Pop them to destroy their research and stop the cure speeding up. Alright. There will be none of that. None of that. New Zealand has become the first country to try to limit the spread of Pax-12 by limited access into and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. Canada and their free healthcare. It looks like it's spreading pretty well now. Let's see if it'll start picking up exponentially. We're doing pretty good, I think. Insomnia symptom mutated. Pax-12 has mutated and developed the insomnia symptom without using DNA. Alright, let's see. Insomnia. Inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. That sounds good, especially since you guys are trying to find a cure. You can be less productive about it. No sleep for you. PAX-12 needs to evolve to kill. PAX-12 has infected most of the world. In order to kill people, you must evolve lethal advanced symptoms using DNA points. Yep, which I'm going to save up now. Now that everyone is getting all covered up. Alright, no cure for you. Nope. We are not allowing that. I'd pick up sweating, the one directly below it and the one to the bottom right of that one. Let's see what sweating does. The loss of fluid through sweating also increases infection rates due to poor hygiene. More dangerous in cold countries. That's cheap. And then direct below it and the one to the bottom right of that one. This one, skin lesions. Breakdown in the epidermis causes large open wounds, which significantly increases infectivity. Alright. And then we should be getting pretty close to a kill ability soon. Fever. Fever can be fatal. Alright, so, yep, wow, yeah, it's going up super infective. Nice. Mexico starts cure research. Alright, let's follow the still plane and burst their cure bubble. Alright, there are no healthy people left in the world. Alright, time to turn on the kill switch. Alright. Oop, let me grab that. And pop this one. Nope. Alright, now. Let's see, what do we got? Necrosis. Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal sources of gangrene. Decomposed bodies remain a vector of transmission. Alright, that one sounds good. That's 29. Alright. Hemorrhagic shock. Severe loss of blood volume causes oxygen deprivation, loss of consciousness, and death. Alright, we need more DNA before we can get that. But people should start dying soon. Now all you have to do is not let them get a cure in time. There are two ways to fight development of the cure. Evolve aggressive symptoms to destroy countries more noticeable, or evolve cure resistance less noticeable. Alright, so first death in Germany. First death from PAX-12 has been confirmed in Germany. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. Alright, now the race is on to whether I can kill more people than they can cure. Alright, normal life in Mexico is beginning to break down due to PAX-12. Cure research is starting to slow. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, the cure for PAX-12 is 25% complete. Alright. How are we doing? Alright. No healthy people. Alright. Global research focused on cure. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for PAX-12. Alright. So, I'm curious. I would need a lot of DNA points for genetic reshuffle. 23. That might be worth it, depending if I get those DNA points. Because then, ring around the rosy. Killed more than the Black Death. New statistics show that PAX-12 has killed over 75 million people worldwide. Worse than the Black Death. Alright. We're at 39% though. Alright. 13. Fever symptom mutated. I'm gonna keep it. PAX-12 has mutated and developed the fever symptom. No. 45%. Killed more than the Spanish flu. New statistics show that PAX-12 has killed over 120 million people worldwide. Worse than the Spanish flu. Alright. So, we're about 50% complete. I only have 13 DNA points, so gonna be like, we'll just have to see if it can kill faster than... I think the more people it kills, the slower the cure will be anyways. Killed more than smallpox. New statistics shows that PAX-12 is the deadliest plague ever. It has killed over 300 million people worldwide. Worse than smallpox. Alright, let's see. I'm surprised that they're still traveling. That's crazy. Usually they shut down all the airports. Alright, I'm not getting any DNA points, so I don't know. not killing very many people either. Alright. Oh no! We might not get this one. I'll have to do it again. Yeah, I know. I need more DNA points, though. To cure Pax-12 is almost finished. Evolve genetic. I should have saved some points. That was my fault. So next time we'll know. Because I don't think we're going to quite get this one. They're at 90% cured. We've killed a lot of people, but not enough, I don't think. Alright. Gotta start ramping up lethality somewhere. Yeah. I don't know what, I mean, what else could I do? I don't have enough to, like, start really killing people. Let's see. I probably should have done this earlier. Oh well. Too late now. I'm just gonna do it for funsies. It's okay. Alright. The cure is finished. Oh well. We got a good portion of people killed, but now they're getting healthy again. Alright. Everyone's gonna get cured. Oh no! Alright, so we'll do better next time. I think... I'm trying to think. I think next time I'm going to start it, like, in one of the rich areas. The world has survived a devastating plague and will soon eradicate Pax-12 forever. Although much of the world is dead, the survivors can rebuild and carry humanity forward. Boo! No killing my disease. Alright, so we only killed 27% of the population. Not great, but that's okay. Funny thing to do is reshuffle after it says cure complete. Oh yeah, that would be funny. Reshuffle and then they're like, never mind, now you need a booster. Alright, so let's try that again. Alright. Here we go. I want to start... You know, I'm gonna start in Greenland, just because. Alright. It's weak but used to cold temperatures. So. Pick up the speed a little bit so that it can initially spread. Alright, how are we doing? We have like 2 people infected. Alright, let's keep on going. Woo, we have 3 people infected. I think if it spreads here, we'll be good on cold. We'll just see how it does. I think I might go ahead and give it the bacterial resistance, so it's good against all climates though. And I want to do some transmission. I think I guess I'll wait on that. Alright, so we've successfully evolved it. It begins to spread. It will grow exponentially. You can control it by evolving it. So we got 13 people so far. Right. Ramp up those livestock and squito infection for high mutation chance. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so livestock, yeah, that'll be good, because that's rural. Alright, so let's get that up. Maybe we'll get a good mutation. Oh, that's true. We could mutate and demutate for extra DNA. Or I could keep it if it's not that big a deal. I don't know. I think maybe I let it get discovered a little too early. Possibly. Alright. 129 people infected. Yep. All those lovely red dots. Alright, infects hundreds. Let's give it some more infectivity. Alright, so to get all of Greenland, we're gonna need bodies of water, and let's go ahead and do birds as well. Alright. Nausea. Oh, we're gonna de-evolve that for sure. People will definitely complain about nausea. I thought I just de-evolved it. Nausea. De-evolve. Oh, I clicked no. Whoops. Alright. There we go. Alright. Rash and sweating generally aren't bad to keep if they mutate. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, I mean, if you're sweating, it's like, oh, I worked too hard. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the Tokyo Olympics. Organizers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Alright. It looks like it's starting to pick up speed. Nice. Banks report record profits. Global banks reported record profits today and announced cheap loans for everyone. Public forgives banks and goes back to shopping. Alright, so can we get a boat? Yes, there we go, an infected boat. Nice. Pax-12 spreads to Russia. Alright, so Russia has been infected. Very nice. Now, it for sure is rural, so we don't have enough for that. That's okay. Alright, let's just chill on what we got for right now. I kind of wanted to spread to the big countries first because I feel like it really spreads fast to the small countries. Pax-12 has infected thousands in Greenland, and people are being infected faster and faster. Alright. Let's just keep it going. Alright. We got 14 DNA points. Nice. We're spreading anemia. Well, we're going to take that off right away. That would not be good. Alright. Let's get more infectivity. Alright. So, livestock too. Let's see how that goes. Alright, I guess one of the things I could have done, I wonder if you could refund all of your transmission genes after you've infected everybody. Alright, Norway is a wealthy country with high quality healthcare. To spread faster, you need to evolve the drug resistance ability. Yep. Alright. Now that you're in Russia, birds will be the gateway to China and India. I've got birds 1 to get some more DNA points to get the next level. Alright. Let's see how it spreads. You can do that, yeah? Okay, that'd be good. Alright, we've spread to the US. Red infect bubbles. Yep. Pop to get DNA. Alright. Yay. I want to get lots of points. Alright, can we get birds too? We need how much for that? 22? That's a lot. Doesn't work with a virus. Yeah, viruses are a lot harder because it costs money to devolve. Now Pax-12 is beginning to spread. Alright. We're getting still more countries uninfected. That's okay though. I think. Alright, it's, let's see, insomnia? Oh no. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. I think I just want to stay on the down low right now. It doesn't increase infectivity and I don't have enough places infected. I feel people would start to complain if everyone's starting to get insomnia. I don't feel like my bacteria is strong enough yet to deal with that. Alright. Alright, we're spreading all over the place. Okay, let's go ahead and, well, yeah, we were gonna do, I guess we'll go ahead and do the bird 2 and spread all over the place. Alright, we're more infectious than TB. Nice. Love how it's like just now going all over Russia. Alright, more people than HIV. Alright. So we're just gonna keep on spreading. I need more DNA points though. Alright. And I'm gonna need to get drug resistance. Insomnia again. Alright, let's devolve that, get 2 points. Insomnia is good once they start working on you because it leads up to a path that eventually goes to paralysis, coma, and total organ failure. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite ones. I should have done that. Alright, let's get... because it's kind of like just insta-death, the kill switch. Alright. So, I want to get some drug resistance. Alright, I can do that. Nice. It's not the quickest path to total organ failure, but it's the best one versus research. Yeah, it makes sense. Alright. The UK votes for Brexit. Alright. So now we should spread a little faster in richer countries. Alright. I kind of want a lot more DNA points. Like, I feel like only having so little makes me nervous. Like, I don't know. Because I want to be able to spread it, but I also want to be able to turn on the kill switch. I don't think I had quite enough, because not only do I need to turn on the kill switch, I need to save enough for the genetic reshuffle. So that if they get close, I can just really stymie those efforts. Alright. It really wants me to take that insomnia. Goodness gracious, it's the 3rd time it's evolved. Alright, but it's getting spread really well. At least in the cold countries. Alright, we started to get into the warm countries now. Nice. Alright, I got 47. What do I want to do? I kind of want to just do this one. To help it in the all the climates. Pick up rash and sweating. Alright. Let's see. Where's rash? Right there. That's cheap. And sweating. Alright. So now it should spread more. Let's see. New minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Russia found a new disease which has been named PAX-12. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. Alright. Now let's see if people start spreading it more. Alright, how many countries? Alright, we're definitely more infected than not. We still got a few countries left to infect, though. Alright. Tokyo Olympics back on! The Olympics will begin soon despite PAX-12. Will people bring the disease to Japan? You bet on it. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Tokyo Olympics infect Japan. Got an achievement, help the Olympics go viral. People infected with PAX-12 came to Japan and spread their disease. It should never have gone ahead. Well. Alright. Fever symptom. I think I don't want that yet. Yeah, because that'll start killing people. I don't want that yet. Not enough red on the map. Alright, are there any uninfected countries? Okay, there's a few. Alright. We've got just a few uninfected countries. Getting smaller all the time. Alright, I need to start spending some points though. I don't know if it goes over 100 or not. But let's see. Let's see. That will give us some transmission. Alright. So let's do the arid. Fever is lethal. Yeah. Alright. I think we'll do those two for right now. Upgrade lets airplanes be infected again. Alright. So now we can infect more countries. Nice. All the big countries are getting covered. I feel like all the little ones will go faster. Let's see. Insomnia. They're not working on a cure yet. I think I'm gonna... Oh, it does go over 100? Okay. So I'll just save up them, but I don't know that I need insomnia yet. Just not yet. Alright. Of course. I should have left it on. Now they're starting to work together. Okay, now give me insomnia. Of course, now it won't, right? Alright, let's see. 2 countries left. Morocco and Madagascar. Alright. There's Madagascar. Just need Morocco. And then every country will be infected. We just gotta get the rest of the people. There we go. Alright. I think it's fine to leave insomnia if it mutates another time from here. Yeah, every country is infected and they're starting to work on the cure. So it should be fine. I might even put it on myself. If I get everyone infected. Alright, nausea. Let's see. What will nausea do? Slight chance of an infection when kissing. Okay, sure, why not? It's a slight chance of infection. Alright, we almost got everyone infected. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on insomnia. Alright. Up the top right toward the center symptom tree. Alright. And let's see. Irrational delusions and mental symptoms. Victims' distrust of others makes them unlikely to seek treatment or cooperate with others. Yeah, let's do that for right now. Wait just a second. Australia shuts down airports. Australia has become the first country to try to limit the spread of Pax-12 by limiting access into and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. It should not, hopefully. Alright. Pax-12 placed on watch list. We're at 10%. Pax-12 has been placed on the WHO watch list. Although not very dangerous, governments warned that a more deadly strain could appear. Alright, I'm almost there. People in Spain are extremely paranoid and refuse to cooperate fully with the global cure effort. Nice. Alright, what do we want? Inflammation obstructs bodily processes. Swelling can obstruct breathing and be fatal. Random blackouts and fits reduce the patient's ability to function independently. Can be fatal. Alright, so we'll go for inflammation. Paralysis. Significantly harder to cure and can be lethal. Alright. We're doing good. And the next one, coma. Alright. Russia leading global cure effort. Alright, let's get first death in Australia. Alright. Alright. Inflammation leads to paralysis. Or inflammation leads to paralysis. Alright, I just want to get just a little bit more infected there. People are dying in New Zealand faster. Alright. Maybe I need to devolve it? I don't know. Alright. It's 25% complete. Let's see. Well, New Zealand is completely infected, so I don't see that that matters. Alright, let's see. Kind of nervous to keep going. Neuropathic effects in the brainstem cause loss of consciousness and sometimes death. Significantly harder to cure. I guess we'll go with that. And then we need 35 for total organ failure. Alright, so hopefully that'll slow down the cure effort. And then we still should have enough, I think, for a genetic reshuffle if we need to. Alright, global research focused on cure. Like, Angola is making me nervous. I feel like maybe I should have waited. They're not transmitting enough. Let's see if their infectivity picks up any. Alright. Now I'd pick up genetic hardening. Alright, where is that? That's right here. Alright. Decrease future research speed. Alright. Both if you can. Alright, we can. Nice. 50% complete. I need you to spread faster. Alright, let's see. I'm hoping the speed of infection will pick up here. Looks like the speed of the cure has definitely slowed down a lot. Oh, heat resist. Let me grab that cure bubble as soon as it lands. Alright. Heat resistance. Alright, let's see if it'll spread faster now. We've killed more than the Black Death. Alright, looks like it's picking up a bit. I'm gonna need to do a genetic reshuffle soon, I think. Alright, so what kind of country are you? You are hot and rich. So I think I can remove the poor country ones. That's fine. Hot country. I don't know that I need this one anymore. Pathogen can survive outside the body in fresh warm water. I don't know. I need to get enough for that. 23 points. Alright. So, birds. 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know. Still not spreading super fast. Alright, good. We got some. I feel like I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. And then I gotta start healing some stuff or getting some points back. It is going slow. I'm just hoping I can get them infected. Walking Dead combo. Alright, insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around gray with tiredness. Scientists are working on the cure for PAX-12 are less productive. Nice. Alright. We're at 92%. Nope. No cure bubbles for you.
337 for Bravo.
Alright. 95%. We've got 2 million people. Alright. I'm gonna start devolving so I can get my points for the reshuffle. Alright. Let us reshuffle. Okay. There we go. Alright, knocked it down. So let's see if that gets Angola the rest of the way. Alright. Gonna be close. Alright, how much of the world... We still don't have our full kill switch on either. They're almost all the way infected. Angola, in an attempt to slow Pax-12, Angola has bombed areas with high infection. Okay, so you just killed a bunch of your people? Okay. I guess that works. Alright. I'm not gonna make it, am I? I should have let Angola get more... I should have let Angola get more infected before I got this, done. No! Sad face. Alright. We got this, though. It was so close! Alright. Where do I want to start it next time? I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward it to get done with that. Alright. The world was infected. It will be changed forever. Alright. So, let's do it one more time. This time we're gonna get it, though. And we're gonna start right in the US. Because that is challenging. Alright. Pax-12 has... I don't remember if I started... did I start it there last time? I don't remember. That's okay. Alright. We are... A good place is Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's true. Alright. So, we'll get this spread. And... Tokyo Olympics mystery. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the Tokyo Olympics. Organizers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Alright. Watch all those planes go. Got 11 points. Alright. So let's see. You started in Greenland last time. Okay. Alright, so I kind of want to... Let's see. Let's do increase infectivity in urban regions. Alright, so we'll start with that. Alright. Because I think that counts as urban, yeah. Hey, Lady Gweeb! How's it going? I'm trying to kill the world. I'm not succeeding. This is like the third try. I keep getting so close and then they cure my disease. It's such a sad time. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Only have like 5 people infected still. Is your child allowed to ride a small dirt bike? I have no idea. Maybe. Possibly. I guess that would depend. I mean, I would say a hard maybe. Alright, getting more symptoms. Cysts, we're gonna de-evolve that. I'm gonna go with the absolutely no symptoms until we are spread philosophy. We were slowed down by Angola last time, Grr. Yep. Slowed down. Angola was leading the charge there. Unfortunate. It's a PW80, so it's a small learning bike. Maybe. I can find out and give a definitive answer after a while, but I mean, I would say why not? I don't see any problem with that. Okay. I take it you have one you're trying to get rid of, or that you're trying to see if is usable by said child for when visiting. Let's see, to find out more about a country. Yep. Alright, so we got 21 points. Alright, what do we want? I think right now we'll just go for a general climate spread. Which I think we probably should have kept birds because that ignores land border closures. That's true. Okay. Alright. I need to get birds going again. We bought it for the boys for their birthday to learn on. Oh, that's cool. Are they having fun on it? Alright, let's see. Oh, we can get birds. Go ahead and do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem. I think it would be fine. Well, RJ as Connor can't really ride it yet. Oh, well, makes sense. Alright. Coughing is going to get demutated, for sure. I mean... Yeah, I'm gonna demutate it. I don't want to get discovered. So mostly RJ and Paige ride it around. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't see that it would be a problem. I'm sure they would have fun with it. Alright. And now I get why you are asking, Zoe. I forgot. I totally forgot the sleepover arrangement, so I am an amazing mother there. The moment when you forget your child is spending the night somewhere. Whoops. Alright. So I think we need cold climate pretty soon. I guess we could go ahead and do it now. I just want to get lots of infectivity. I'm probably going to have to get warm climate as well. What sleep? Yeah, she's over here. Yeah. Yeah, I've completely slipped my mind. I just have not paid attention. That's on me. Whoopsie. Cysts, let's devolve that. We don't want cysts. Alright. I think I need to evolve some heat resistance when I can. It's going to be 14 though. Because that way we can spread all over the place. Alright. It is spreading, it's just taking a little bit. But that's okay. Business as normal, business as usual. Do not pay attention to what the right hand is doing. She brought one change of clothes for 3 days. What? That makes sense. PAX 12 has infected more people in the world than TB. I guess she wasn't really thinking things through there. I was like, you went home to pack. Exactly. I would. You know, this is the child who, like, as soon as we get home from church on Sunday, she's like, I've already planned my outfit for Wednesday. And she brings one outfit. That makes no sense. Alright, world menu. Crazy. Alright, looks like the US is getting super infected. Nice. Alright, I feel like I can do the heat temperature now. Alright. So now hopefully we can spread around. I'm probably going to have to do some more... Oh, let me grab those. Some more transmission. Alright, so let's go ahead. I think we'll do the livestock and then I'll do birds too. Well, let's see. We'll do that. Maybe birds too, maybe ship or air transmission. I'm not sure. I think birds too might be more effective because I'm in basically all the continents, I think. Mostly, anyways. How much is birds too? It is 21. Alright, so 21 DNA points. Alright. La 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 la. We're just gonna spread all over. Mutated insomnia. Let's turn that off. Alright. Now, keep spreading. spreading the disease. Nope. Click, click, click. It's spreading super fast. Nice, nice. Alright, now, oh. As soon as I click the menu, like, everyone's like, we want it, we want it. Wow, this is the most infective I've seen it so far. That's crazy. Honestly, I think it would be funny to try to go for an all the mutations attempt. Birds, rats, livestock, insects, and blood to max. Alright, well, we're doing bloods too for now. Or birds too. Did I say blood too? What am I even saying? Alright. I wonder how fast it would spread then. That would be hilarious. It's like spreading so fast right now. Do we even have any countries? We have a few countries left not contaminated. But they are very quickly becoming infected. Oh my goodness. I can't even... Okay, we got 4 countries. Greenland, Morocco, West Africa, and New Guinea that aren't infected yet. That's amazing. Alright. So, okay. So, there we go. Extreme zoonosis. Infection crosses multiple species barriers, increases infectivity, especially in rural and urban areas. Mutation chance and cross-country transmission, 28. If we fail again, we can always try it. Alright, so this should be like super effective now. I think that's one more country. Just need Greenland. Alright, insomnia, we're going to take that off. Because we don't want to be discovered. Alright. So let's get this. It's spreading so fast. It's amazing. We just need 1 infected ship to go to Greenland. Alright, I don't really care about airplane filters because Greenland needs a boat. If Greenland gets an infected boat, we're good. Again, we've mutated insomnia. Alright. Let's see. We need to go ahead and involve that so that it can get to Greenland easier. Alright, so let's see. We're getting... There we go. Alright, all countries are now infected. Now we just gotta wait for infectivity to go all the way up, because I'm not going to make that mistake again. Anemia. I'm going to take it off because everyone's got to get infected first, and plus that's probably not a good one. If it was insomnia, I'd have considered it. I'd have really hesitated. But we really need Greenland to be more infected first. And Angola, my nemesis. When we get those 2 countries infected, I'll be happy. Alright. You cannot see... I'm gonna keep this going, and as soon as everyone gets infected, I am going to just, like, turn on the total organ failure. Insomnia? Okay. We'll keep insomnia. Insomnia is fine at this point. By the way, the only countries that can get into Greenland for some reason is Russia and Iceland, I think. Alright, Madagascar is first to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure for Pax-12. Without greater funding, it is expected to take a long time. Alright, so everyone is almost all infected. Angola is getting its final revenge. Pax-12 is now on the watch list. That's fine, because there's almost no healthy people left. I'm about to turn on the kill switch. Nice. Alright, we're almost done. Very few healthy people left. Pax-12 Awareness Day. Charities are holding a Pax-12 Awareness Day to raise the profile of this disease and encourage development of a cure. Alright. let's go ahead and put paranoia on to slow down research. China leading global cure effort. Alright, well, let's turn down, turn down the speed a bit. Alright. There should be, like, almost no... wait. PAX-12 has mutated and developed nausea. Are there any healthy people left? Oh, there are no healthy people. I missed that. Okay, let's turn on the kill switch. Alright, so... this one, coma, and total organ failure. And I should still have enough. Oh, I have to... let's see. We'll do genetic hardening. Alright, and then we have to get 22 DNA. Alright. Now let's see how you like that, world. New Zealand has become the first country to try to limit the spread. Well, sorry, everyone's already infected. So good luck with that. First death was that in Poland? There are no healthy people left. Of course not. Let's watch the dead rise. Fight the cure. Alright. Let's definitely fight it. We got 21. I think we could do a genetic reshuffle. And then anything that ups lethality after hardening. Yep. Maybe it'll evolve some more symptoms as well. Alright. Let's keep it going. Pax has killed more than the Spanish flu. Alright. Let's keep it going. Nope, nope, nope. No. It's 25% complete. Let's say too little, too late. Alright. It's killed more than smallpox. Look at that black number going up. We got total organ failure. Alright, nice. I'm getting lots of deaths. Sweden begins to break down. Normal life in Sweden is beginning to break down due to PAX-12. Cure research is starting to slow. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see, 27, 22. So that would be 49. I almost have enough for it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, and then I think that'll make it harder to research. I'm still low enough, only 40% through the cure, and it's killed almost half the people of the world. So that's gonna slow down research even more. Yeah, we have officially more dead than alive now. It's just obliterating the world. That total organ failure, that's the key for sure. Alright, the research may be 50% complete, but all your scientists are dying, my friend. Zimbabwe is the first to fall into anarchy due to PAX-12. No cure research can take place. You know, just for giggles, just because I feel like being mean, I'm reshuffling. Eat that, world! Lethality up next. Alright, let's see. What can we do? Alright, systematic infection. How about seizures? Let's go for seizures. And insanity, that sounds fun. Alright, so we're gonna make everyone insane. Alright, there we go. Nobody's gonna be working together because everyone is paranoid, and those who aren't paranoid are insane. I want to see like the cure progress go like backwards. Alright, we're at 28. The world is dying. What else can we do? Immune suppression. Alright, let's do systematic infection. Pathogen affects multiple organs and tissue types, causing body-wide infections that spread fast and can be fatal. Alright. The world should basically be dead at this point, so... Now it's just a matter of waiting it out. Like, no cure progress is happening right now. Alright, everyone is just like, we're done. And almost. An experimental cure for Pax-12 has been found to be 100% lethal in humans, who researchers say this setback will damage cure efforts. I went back to 45%. That's hilarious. There's also a funny combo if you pick up sneezing and diarrhea. It creates a combo called Oops, which significantly slows research. That's hilarious. Alright. Well, the world is just about dead. There's only 4 million people left. Alright. 1 million. We're down to 6 figures of people. Oh dear. Pax-12 to destroy humanity. Pax-12 has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans know they are watching the end of history. How sad. Alright. And we have done it. Look at that. All the world is dead. Well, thank you. Alright, 0 people left. We have successfully eliminated all life on Earth. Alright, well, there you go. So, normal difficulty bacteria. We have wiped out the world. It took, let's see, what's that, like 4 years-ish? So, it like spread and then just like hit that kill switch, and imagine being the last person and the only one to experience the oops combo. What a crappy way to go. Ah, that's funny. Alright, let's see. Darnus gene type and virus plague type have been discovered and unlocked. What is the I'm just curious. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just curious what the Darnus gene type is. Following plague type has been unlocked. Yeah, so the next time we play, we'll do the virus. But what is, I want to see what the, what is this? What is it? Darnus. Where do you, oh, right there. Increase the chance of your plague mutating. Oh, okay. Well, that seems like that would be a terrible thing to have on virus. Because that's already a hard thing to do. But that is what we will do in the next episode. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode. This was a special request, but it seems like people are enjoying it. So I'll probably go back in and do virus next time and keep going at Darwinist ups your mutation chance. Yeah, it seems like that would be good for bacteria, and probably some of the other ones. But next time will be definitely a challenge as we do virus, because I know that virus mutates, I think, a lot faster, but it also costs DNA points to unmutate, so you end up getting discovered a lot earlier. So you have to do a different strategy with virus. But Darwinist plus bacteria, oh yeah, that'd be hilarious. That'd be like an extra challenge mode there. But anyways, if you like this content, then please make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want to watch live, I'm here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liara27, and I have my schedule in the About section. I post which games I'm going to play that day on Twitter, twitter.com/Liara27. And I hope that you will join me in our next game. Until then, guys, I will see you later. Bye.